The Met Office represent a class of organisations that are at the very cutting edge of technology. So to that extent, we've got one of the world's largest supercomputers downstairs, and we contribute billions of pounds a year to the social and economic advantage of the UK by delivery of insights in weather and climate. An important part of producing a weather forecast is to understand the state of the weather system such that you can model it. And traditionally, to do that, the scientific method has been to use a number of highly calibrated and therefore expensive observations platforms. The potential of the Internet of Things is that you can do that differently. So it really is about finding the optimum blend to give the optimum result.
Increasingly in the last few years, we've started to see many more weather observations being taken by citizen scientists. And so we set up WOW, which is the Weather Observations website, to really try and make the most of those observations and bring those into our operations. And that worked really well when all we were looking at was weather stations in people's back gardens. The new capability that we've got moving to the Microsoft Azure cloud allows us to get data in from things like boats, from cars, from smartphones, all those kind of things which are not at a fixed point. And so we're in discussions with a number of manufacturers to discuss how this might happen. Many more cars that are being built and sold on the roads today now have a network-enabled capability themselves. They're all connecting to the internet. So it's a simple step from there to be able to bring the environmental data into WOW and into our Met Office operations. When we set up the WOW Engine project, part of it was to look at where is the best cloud provider available to us for what we want to do. We did a fairly rigorous evaluation of the different offerings that were available, and we decided to move from our previous cloud provider onto Microsoft Azure.
The commercial advantage to selecting a platform as a service is that you're literally not having to pay developers to develop chunks of functionality that already exist, and that chunk of functionality will be serving other people, so is likely to be of higher quality and therefore more affordable, as well as being available.
As more and more people start to put their data into WOW Engine, there's a huge amount of computing power needed. So processing the observations in the Microsoft Azure cloud makes total sense. It's completely scalable. We're able to rely on that resilience that comes from having such a big player as Microsoft supporting us.
The Microsoft decision for WOW was based in part certainly on the economics, and a big driver for the economics is what we call the total cost of ownership. That is the all-up cost associated with the lifetime of the features and functionality. And it's important there's some stability and predictability about the platform characteristics, and the Azure platform scored very highly in our analysis of that metric of predictability, value over time.
We've been really impressed with .NET since the first day we started working with them. They've got a real drive to know and understand what it is that we want. Even when we're not very clear about expressing it, they challenge us, provide us with options. So we've been really pleased with their attitude towards the project that we're working on together, their understanding of the market, particularly when it comes to Internet of Things and cloud-based computing. They have a real depth of knowledge which we've been able to tap into. So we've been really pleased with how that partnership has worked. I'm really excited about the WOW Engine. It offers a massive opportunity, both for us as an organisation and also for members of the public and other citizen scientists, to really start to put their data to really good use. And that's the real dream here, with accessing this crowdsourced data that we'll be able to put it into our models and actually make the weather forecast better for everybody as they go around their business.